Hello and welcome everybody. In a shocking turn of events, US has placed sanctions on 4 countries. The countries namely are China, Myanmar, North Korea and Bangladesh. Now, this portrays that the US-Bangladesh relationships are not so good after all and have only deteriorated in the near future. We will talk about China too in the video moving forward. We know that the US keeps imposing sanctions on North Korea, so it's not a big or a new deal. Although Myanmar, who has already been sanctioned by UN and also the EU, is now being sanctioned by the US also. As we all know that China is constantly carrying out the ethnic cleansing of Uyghur Muslims, and this is just one of the main reasons that US imposed sanctions on China. There is a Uyghur tribunal which is based in the UK has openly said that there has been a huge scale genocide of Uyghur Muslims in the Xinjiang province, and the one who is mainly responsible for this is the Chinese president Xi Jinping. The US has decided all the companies that were directly or indirectly causing or helping the genocide will be sanctioned by them. There are 4 major companies which help the Chinese government identify the Uyghur Muslims, and they are supposed to be heavily targeted by these sanctions, and hopefully we will see less of these evil companies. A big role in this genocide was played by a company called sanctioned, who created profiles and used AI to specifically target Uyghurs and cause these genocides. Now, how will these sanctions come into effect is that they will not be able to do any business on the global scale. It cannot be listed in the US stock market, and any citizen or any US citizen caught investing in them will be heavily penalized, so that the company can only be limited to China and cannot do any shady business out of China. These sanctions will of course kill these companies in Europe and Canada, as these two will later on follow the US and simply impose sanctions on them, and hence ensuring that. The other Chinese companies on which US imposed sanctions were helping Kim Jong-un with providing him propaganda videos for North Korea. Apart from this, there are a few individuals who were overseeing the genocide and helping China. So if they had any bank accounts or any other accounts in the US, their bank accounts and assets have been frozen and shut for good, and they can never visit the US again. Now let's talk about Bangladesh. US is here targeting the RAB, Rapid Action Battalion. Bangladesh is ensuring that any NGO cannot work or function properly. The Rapid Action Battalion, which has military personnel from all the fields, Army, Navy and Air Force, capture or abduct people, and many people working in the NGOs are going missing. Hence, US is concerned that an RAB like this can go out of control and can harm Bangladesh democracy and maybe overthrow them also. All the big personnel and top personnel or the RAB have been sanctioned for good, but here is only one drawback of this sanction is that this sanction may only push Bangladesh further closer to China. Now what should US actually do is involve the IMF and the World Bank with them to further impose more sanctions on these countries, or else these countries won't be affected much and slowly the world will pay any attention to the US sanctions.